Hi, this is Kamikaze Games, and welcome to Jackass. Hello and welcome back, YouTube, to the 100% race length NASCAR Thunder 2004 career mode. Hello. Last week was Martinsville. Casey won. Tony Stewart's the points leader still by 2 races. Because, I don't know, dude. Because him not winning the championship is basically impossible. Michael Waltrip's ahead of Jeff Gordon in points. That's hilarious, quite frankly. And as for the protagonist of this series, Tony Raines is dead last in full-time points. He is almost, well, how far back is he from Skinner? Like 68? 66? Somewhere in that realm behind Mike Skinner. My goal for this season is to finish not dead last in full-time points, and I think we've got a good claim to that. Possibly here. Jimmy Johnson just finishes races, dude. 9,502 laps complete for Jimmy Johnson. Amazing. This is not the greatest list I've ever seen. The crew chief will not shut up about Dale Jr. or Ricky Rudd. And I don't know if Kevin Grubb's going to show up to the next race, but it's possible. What are the odds of a Tony Raines comeback championship? Pretty high? I don't know, man. You got more faith than I do. Casey should be Rookie of the Year. Because I'm pretty sure he's the only rookie besides Fittipaldi to win. Yeah, no other rookie has won. Not even McMurray. Not even McMurray is, like, backed into a win yet. No, Casey has 2 wins. Man's getting snubbed for Rookie of the Year, quite frankly. 1,000 points back. I am close to Stewart, though, in polls. I mean, if something stupid were to happen, like, I could probably get a poll at, Rockingham, but I don't know about anywhere else. Maybe Phoenix. But anyway, we're going to Atlanta. And we're actually going to have some decent equipment. Look at this. Look at well, okay, that's the worst engine. And a terrible body. Car rating of 54. This race is probably going to suck. Gonna be honest. Man. All you have to do to win the championship is lead every lap and win all the races. That's true. That is true. Except in present day, where all you have to do is finish like 10th every week. And then win the last race. Stewart's on the pole. Okay, never mind. I'm not winning the most poles this season. We're going to drop that down. We're going to bump that up. I don't know. We're going to be -1 turns. I can't change anything else. But yeah, we're going to be 24 PSI on this qualifying lap. Michael Waltrip starting second. This man is underrated. We're going to the actual good Atlanta. Oh, God. That's a 5. A 5 during qualifying. Thank you, JC. I will read that in a minute. Actually, no, I won't. The chat is going too fast. I will let the Puerto Rican chick read it.
5! 5! You're gonna give me 5!
He was sitting subway, watching Paul Walker play LRS until he was rudely interrupted by Tony Raines running a race at Atlanta.
Thank you for the 5. I am currently last. We can change that, though. Not if I drift all the way up the track, obviously. Oh, kept it off the wall. Kept it off the wall. You can basically get to a point where you're flat-footing 3 and 4. Obviously, I'm not at that point yet, and we're going to have a god-awful qualifying lap. We are going to be starting, most likely, dead last. 26th. Hey, that's not even that terrible. It's Portuguese, not Puerto Rico. Whatever, close enough. He was eating Subway watching Paul Walker play LA Rush until you were suddenly interrupted by Tony Raines running a race at Atlanta. Well, that's why you should have watched it yesterday. You should have watched it yesterday. Oh, another 5. It's a surprise 5. JD Lamb. I believe that is a Streamlabs 5. Double 5 before the race even begins. Quality stream already, dude. Quality stream. Oh my goodness, 30 viewers. People are hungry for some real Atlanta racing. Pizza time. I'm guessing that's the that's the 5. Oh man, oh man. Is Kevin Grubb in this field? Yes, he is. 42nd is where he's starting. All right. So hopefully we do not get run into by him because he's a 72 and he will run into me if I get next to him. All right. We're going to throw ourselves into the intro sequence. So take it away, MRN.
We're live from the Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia for today's running of the Georgia 500. I think we're in for some incredible racing, judging by this track's history.
There sure have been some incredible finishes here at Atlanta. In the March race of 2001, Kevin Harvick beat Jeff Gordon to the checkered by mere inches to win his first NASCAR Winston Cup race.
No.
Given the circumstances and the emotion of that victory, that is one that people will talk about for decades to come.
Brett Bodine hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it really doesn't show in the points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. And maybe their luck will change today.
The 174 car is having some trouble in the points this year.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their names there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
Chase Montgomery is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. He'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. It's not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
Out-qualified Jimmy Johnson. Oh no. And the home of the gays. Yay. Stewart got another pole. What should we do after Homestead? I mean, be sad about the fact that my team is garbage. No mention of Michael Waltrip on the front row because Stewart's taking up way too everyone's attention. Attention whore Tony Stewart.
In row 3 are the 12 car and the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge.
Bill Elliott with a good start.
In row 4
In his hometown. Awesome Bill from Georgia.
Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the M&M's Ford and the Sterling Marlin Dodge.
Yay.
The 6th row has the Stacker 2 Dodge and the DeWalt.
Lots of Dodges starting out front, dude.
In row 7 are the Dale Jr. Chevrolet.
Yeah, Michael.
Interstate Battery.
Get loose on the start. Take him out. Come on, Mikey.
The Valvoline Pontiac and the Tide Pontiac. And in row 9 are the Singular Wireless Chevrolet and the 19 car.
Wow. Anyway.
Starting in row 10 will be the U.S. Army Pontiac and
This race will be more entertaining than yesterday's race. It'll probably be shorter, too.
in row 11 are the 02 car and the Kodak Maxfilm Pontiac.
Yay. I hope someone good replaces Mike Skinner.
The Caterpillar Dodge and the Hooters Ford.
Because the 4 car is great.
Row 13 finds the Team Rusty.
Starting alongside Rusty.
74 car.
Rusty.
The 14th row has the Granger 4 and the Motorcraft 4. In row 15 are the 27 car and the Haviland Dodge. Starting the race from row 16 are the
Yeah, make sure the balls are blue before you drink.
the Lowe Chevrolet.
The mountains turn blue, so you know that this drink is as cold as my ex's heart. Terry Labonte not starting in the 40s. What a king!
In row 19 are the Target Dodge and the Citgo Ford.
Last week's winner starting in 37th. Can he do it again? Can he go for 3? 3 wins in 2003. How far away is my Dairy Queen? About 7 blocks.
In row 21 we have the Cheerio
But there's like
and the
3
Pepper Dodge.
3 stoplights, so it feels like it feels longer. All right, oh, the camera. They use the back cam there. Catch up to the front. All right. I guess there's nowhere to go but up. 325 laps. Here we go. Oh, Rusty's way faster than me. Ricky Rudd's arrival officially. Oh, they're just driving around me. Yowza. There they go. Off. And we're off. And Terry Labonte's already going to drive underneath me. Oh my god, the car sucks. Alright, we lost what, 6 spots on the first lap? Nice. Hello, friends. We're getting wrecked on lap 2. Yeah, this wouldn't be so bad if the car didn't drift all the way up the track on every single corner. Ken Schrader, we're going to be friends. Me and the Sonoma winner are gonna get, we're gonna bool. We're gonna bool after this race. After we become best friends. Even though my true best friend, Greg Biffle, all the way up there. So, if you are new to the series, this is the 100% race length Tony Raines playthrough. In this series, we do 100% race length events on NASCAR Thunder 2004's career mode on legend difficulty. Currently, Tony Raines is dead last in full-time points, and everything kind of sucks. Our cars are kind of shit. We're starting to develop some decent parts, but the thing is that I keep running out of money so that I can't repair my cars after every race. So I've basically been doing a bunch of throwaway races and getting total meme finishes. Which is why Casey has 2 wins. But that is not a bad thing. That is a positive thing. Currently, my sponsor objectives are to finish in 30th or better every single race, have an average finish of 25th place or better in every single race, and finish ahead of Casey in every single race. Seeing as how Casey won at Martinsville last week, I did not get that sponsor money. But qualifying is piss easy in this game, so I am getting the qualifying objectives for now. Until I start qualifying horribly every week because I can't keep up with these guys. Which is very possible. And as for finishing 30th every week, I mean, I keep fucking dying in every single race. So, not really doing so hot on that home front. If I don't finish 30th in this race, in all likelihood, theglen.com will leave my hood after this race, and we will need to find a different sponsor. And we're really going to have to hope that it's a good sponsor, because if I don't get sponsor money, then we're just going to suck for this entire playthrough. So, not exactly excited for that. Anyway, that is your race number 32 of the playthrough update on the state of the series. And yeah. Decker's profile says she is a professional driver. That's a bit of a stretch. Jimmy is still back here, dude. We're just outrunning Jimmy this week. They finally decided to give Jimmy one of Nemechek's cars. Nice. He's still faster than me, though, obviously. Why wouldn't he? I'm still slower than Kevin LePage. Get money by transferring money from my Gran Turismo save file. That is a good strategy, but unfortunately it cannot be employed in this game. It'd be cool, though, if you could, like, put a memory card with, like, a NASCAR Thunder 2003 save and the game could be like, thank you for being a loyal EA Sports NASCAR gamer. Since you played NASCAR Thunder 2003, here is $100,000 for your career mode from your other save. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Why is today's Atlanta so bad? Well, the reason is because that race was Steve Phelps' wet dream. That was the ultimate goal from the beginning for the 550 horsepower package, was to have races like that. And if that's what they want to see every single week, well, shit. I'll be appreciative of the I'll be appreciative of the fact that I'll stop caring. That race was so fucking boring that that I stopped mid-event and I just played some Gran Turismo 2 instead. And I came back and they were still. I left with like what 100 to go and I still saw the finish. Fixing things that aren't broken since 2006. More like since like 2003. Could you imagine being like someone in like 1990s too? Like 1991, you go into a coma and you don't wake up until 2022 and you watch that race last week and you're like, excuse me, what the fuck is this shit? Honestly thought that someone was gonna get hurt yesterday. I'm surprised they didn't. Honestly. I don't know what happened. Apparently they fixed the cars so that they aren't death traps anymore, which is good. That is a positive thing, that they're not getting injured by, like, run-of-the-mill single car spins. I don't know how they fixed that. Did they change anything structurally to those chassis, like, at all? To make it so that they weren't, you know, death traps? Like, did that just people just suddenly stop getting injured in the cars or something? I don't know. Anyway, we're not finishing 30th in this race. There's no chance. There's absolutely no chance. Texas getting tornadoes. I wish it was warm enough to do that here. Actually, it's warm here. I'm complaining about a thing that is not a problem. It is warm here. It's just always fucking windy. Yesterday, absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It was like 55-ish. Went outside, fucking ass blasted by wind. But that's every day. Yeah, go into a coma in like January of 1993, wake up this morning and be like, so you've been in a coma since 1992. Since January of 1993. Be like, oh man, well that's unfortunate. I wonder if Cole Wiki got any more championships. How'd his career go? Be like, oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. And he'd be like, oh, all right. Well, hopefully Davey Allison got him one at some point, right? Right? How about that young Petty kid? Did anything ever come of that young Petty kid? Adam Petty would have been like 12 then, though, so maybe not. What are my thoughts on Natalie Decker actually winning something? When was this? When did this fantasy take place? When did she win anything besides, you know, like least capable person behind the wheel of anything award? Number 42. The Joe Draft Jr. Special. She won some sport care race. I mean, was she the only car in the class? This is very possible. And likely. I'm gonna guess that it was probably the only car in the class. Damn, it's already lap 18. Hell yeah, dude. We're making some solid, steady progress here at Atlanta.
The 42 car is looking right.
Ow.
Got one down low. Someone got by you. Let's go out.
Who's in last about to get lapped? Probably Mike Skinner. It's usually Mike Skinner. I don't know why, but he's always the slowest car on the track every single week. We got him a championship in the stupid universe, though. That was fun.
Number 42 is
Oh, she won a qualifier race. Oh, man.
everything okay?
Oh, man. What an accomplishment. Yeah, who's the guy in last place about to get lapped? His name starts with Tony and ends with Reigns. Oh, this car is horrendous. Yeah, we've got absolutely no pace. No pace. Total garbage. Yeah, we're not finishing 30th today, actually. In fact, we are, I'll be lucky to finish 40th. Haley Deegan is smoking hot. To each their own. To each their own. Do 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 do. This car sucks. Do 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 do. Just killed myself and the leader and move on to the next race. Well, I can still beat Casey. That's like $30,000. And if I kill myself, then we just got 50-50 on everything on the next race, which we probably will anyway, but like Phoenix could be good. It could. I really think that we could do good at Phoenix. Just because the AI is so turned down there. But like that's in, we were fine there in most things. This is like the only game in like the entire NASCAR library that's actually got an easy Phoenix. Like, has anyone actually won the championship in NASCAR Heat now that the fucking final race is in Phoenix? Because, like, that track is fucking hard, dude. It's so hard in the Heat games. Like, has anyone ever gotten the championship? Have you just got a good roll of Final Four drivers so where you can finish, like, 6th and still win the championship? Just imagine the unbridled hatred if my next sponsor was Expedia. Imagine if they put Expedia in this game. Imagine if Expedia sponsored something. You know that they're making enough money off of our fucking hotel rooms that we don't fucking ask them to fill. They're making fucking bank. Could throw a little bit of money around and maybe sponsor someone worth a shit. Halfway on fuel. Can we make it 50 laps on a tank? I think we might be able to do it. Did I see F1 yesterday? Yes, I did. I fucking woke up early for it and everything. Fucking hate it. It was great. And then Red Bull decided to fuck itself on the last godforsaken lap. There was a glitch in Heat 5 when you placed second behind a Final Four driver and still won the championship. I think that's a glitch in every Heat game. I think you can skip the final race. Or like, if you get into the race and then you like retire from it, you automatically win the championship. If Expedia sponsored Corbin, would all be forgiven. Yeah. I have very, very low standards. If I hate you, you can sponsor Corbin and basically everything will be forgiven. Red Bull needs to work on the reliability. They made it for the entire fucking race. Someone's wrecking up here. Joe Nemechek just ate shit. Alright, well, we're 33rd suddenly. That was not a caution, although a caution would have been great there. That would have gotten me some fresh tires. And probably no one else would have pit. At the line. Lap 30. Oh, leader's coming. Oh, would you look at that? Take a wild guess as to who the leader is. I wonder. Who could it possibly be? Stewart could still get 13 wins. This is race 32, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. If Stewart wins out the season, he could beat the modern era record. It's still possible. The 20 car is the leader. Wow, that's never happened before. This is truly unprecedented times.
Number 20, it's up us.
This is race 33. Oh, sorry.
Okay, we're clear.
Did I fix the title then? Is it 33 in the title? Oh. Yeah, I think it's really cool how one random fucking fucko 15 laps down can manipulate the outcome of the entire championship because it comes down to a single fucking race. Because that's fucking intelligent. Is this technically the 1/10 mark right here, lap 33? It's 33 in the title. Good! That's awesome news. I'm happy. I'm happy. Happy for this fact. That I got it right. Correct title.
The 25 car is looking to pass. No one inside. Still beside you.
And we are passed by Joe Nemechek. Very cool.
You're clear.
He ain't shit. But he's still gonna be faster than me. What is one people that I hate but most people love that I've made? That's honestly a good question. I don't really think that anyone likes videos of mine that I hate. Shut up, crew chief. He's a fucking 40. He's not gonna do anything.
The 24 car is inside.
I'm honestly trying to think right now, like, is there any video that I've made that people like but I hate?
The 8 car isn't gonna let you by easily. Right rear's getting hard. Take it easy out there.
Probably gonna end up being something from like 2013.
All clear, buddy. The 25 car, it's up high. Picked off another position. You're clear. The 12 car.
Oh damn, I didn't even notice that I just passed Nemechek back. Nemechek's decided to ride the wall. Interesting strategy. We'll see how that works out for him. If this was real Atlanta, they could do that. Well, real good Atlanta. They could do that, but it would destroy their tires. And they'd be like driving like shit after the fucking 2 laps later. The playoffs existing is the worst round ever. I will never call it the playoffs. I will not feed into the fucking garbage narrative.
You're down on fuel.
What is one video that I hate? I've deleted most of them. Is there any video that I hate that I've kept up despite me hating it? Maybe the worst Daytona 500 ever video? I don't know. Just the fucking memories of that.
Don't have to hold him up either.
Why does this car suck so much? Why can't it just be good? You know, if like 5 people blew an engine in this race, and they all were in front of me instead of behind me, maybe I could finish 30.
The 21 car is blocking.
Don't care. Fucking bring it down!
Front out low.
Share draft with a guy for an entire corner and it does nothing.
You're clear.
I don't know how bad NASCAR 21 is. I've never played it and I probably never will. So I can't make comparisons. You'll have to ask someone who's actually played it. Damn, dude. Isn't it at the point in the NASCAR 2005 playthrough that I'm best friends with Ricky Rudd? Wiki Wud. What a contrast. Turn! This car sucks.
All clear, buddy.
NASCAR heat furnace. That's a throwback. I could use a NASCAR cool AC right about now because it's hotter than shit in this goddamn apartment. Quality meme from 2017. That rhyme. That rhyme. Ish.
Number 45 is gaining on you. The left rear's getting warm.
It had a rhythmic nature to it.
Down low. Okay, we're clear.
I should Rex Stewart at Homestead to cap off the season. Well, you see, the thing is, if I do that, he's still gonna hate me by the time Daytona comes. So depressed lately. Can relate.
We're up another position.
NASCAR 21 blows. NASCAR heat furnace. NASCAR 21 blows. Is that Casey back there? Or is it Kurt? Someone's closing in on us at a rapid rate of speed. No, it's Kurt.
The 25 car.
Will I have a better car next season? I mean,
You're clear.
maybe. Tails always lets me finish first, even when I say he can.
Number 25 is
What a
looking
fucking
fast.
bro. That's real love right there.
Morello.
I still don't have a PS5, so
Everything okay? Clear on both sides.
apparently, like,
Going inside.
they're still gonna make most games for like PS4, despite next-gen consoles existing. It's like, what's the fucking point? What's the point of making a next generation of console if you're just gonna release everything on the old one? Like, I'm not complaining.
25 car.
Obviously, I don't want to buy a fucking PS5 because they're expensive and don't exist.
Is still there.
And I'll never use it because I never use my PS4 anyway.
Still there.
But like at the same time, like why did they make it? If they were just gonna never release anything on it. Anyway, I'm gonna have to pit on lap 49. I mean, maybe I can make it to 50? I doubt it.
Number 25 is passing high. Nice pass. The 25 car is still there.
That was a nice pass, supposedly.
Clear all around.
You can't spend $300 on 5 games. No kidding. It's like the problem with it is that, you know, you can probably rest assured that that whatever you get's gonna be decent. Maybe not great, but at least decent.
Car outside. You're dropping back.
But like you're spending a lot of money on something that you don't even know if you're gonna like or not. And yeah.
We're on lap 50.
And that's honestly a good point by Race Champ 22. Why spend $500 on a PS5 and $60 on every new game? When there's so many other games that already exist, like especially on PS2. Like the PS2 is to the point where you can look up a game on eBay and if it's up, it's probably going to be under 10 bucks. You can pick up a functional PS2 on eBay for, you know, like $100, and you can pick up an entire library of games for like 60. So if you've never played like GTA San Andreas, if you've never played Gran Turismo 4, like that alone is like a good 500 hours you can dump into it. Like, and you can just get both of those games were mass produced, so you can pick them up on Amazon for maybe not even Amazon at this point, but you know, eBay, 10 bucks each, and you can pick up a functioning. Mark blew up. Fuck this game. You pick up a functioning PS2 for $100. You know, or you could spend $1,000 fucking dollars on a PS5 and a bunch of mediocre games. You got a PS2 at a pawn shop for $50. See? For example. For example. Yeah, the price is just ridiculous. And they're scalping it, yeah. And they're scalping the consoles. Casey, give me room! And all the games still come out on the old gen.
Clear all around.
No, I'm not going to do that, JC. I'm more mature than that. I have outgrown calling out my haters. Turn car.
Down low. The 97 car is entering the track ahead. You're clear.
Price is wrong, bitch. PS2 is still better than PS5. It really is. Like, you get yourself a fat PS2, that'll last. I mean, this PS2 that I've got here, it's only just started falling apart. But like it always spins up NASCAR Thunder 2004. There's only been like one day that this console didn't spin up NASCAR 04 immediately.
The leaders are coming into pit. Got one down low. Oh yeah, great pass, buddy.
Will stupid comments ever come back? I actually have a bunch of them saved. At any point, I could record it. I just can't right now because I would have to shout, so I need to find a studio. I need to find a studio position to be able to do that.
No one inside. That's the textbook pass there.
And like it's been so long since the last stupid comments video anyway that obviously no one's missing out on anything. Hello,
So
Leduc
much.
with the member
I only
message.
needed 3 points there. 5. 5. You're gonna give me 5. 5.
Thank you for being a member for
Fucking
3 months.
You're gonna give me
Absolute king.
5.
I'm not doing the backseat of my fucking car for the stupid comments video. I've never done the backseat of my car for the stupid comments video. I don't like making videos in the backseat of my car. It's weak. Do I have work tonight? It's a day ending in Y. Yes, I have work tonight.
Headed down pit road.
That also means a huge electricity bill in the winter. And in the summer. Quite frankly, my electricity bill is higher in the summer just because I have to have the fucking AC on at all times, otherwise I get boiled alive in this bitch apartment. Winters are nice though, I would say that much.
Clear.
Bill! You completely failed to take the lead in the previous race, Bill.
Okay, we're clear. Number 9, top 5.
Thoughts on math. Awful. Terrible. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Pit road's getting busy.
How hot does it get in here? Well, it doesn't get hot for a long time, but when it does get hot, it just sits at 100 degrees. You think math is beautiful? Well,
25 car.
I guess not all disabilities are visible.
Clear.
Oh.
The 99 car is
No,
inside.
Jeff. You will not be passing me. Alright, never mind, you will be passing me, because this car can't hold the bottom. God, this car sucks. Thoughts on elementary school? Well, I hated it. I hated it, and I live in fucking North Dakota, not even in California. I attended elementary school in like from 2003 to 2006 in the Dakotas, and I still hated it. It was still full of shit. Is Long John Silver still around? There's one in Spearfish. I've never been because it's terrible. It's attached to a KFC. I haven't been to that KFC since, once again, 2006. I always drove past it, you know, like thinking, I should go there. Then I never did go there. Turd!
You're clear.
Thoughts on high school and thoughts on college. Both are pointless. Neither contribute to your life. I think basically everything that I've learned throughout my life that's actually been useful came during computers classes. And I didn't even learn how to type in computer class. We had a typing class where we had to, you know, type for a living, and I still didn't know how to do it. But like once I started like fucking around with, you know, PowerPoint, that's when I learned how to type. I didn't even bother during regular typing class.
Hold your line. You're still there.
I literally lied. Did I ever tell that story about 7th grade math? I'm pretty sure I did. I think that was in the Corvette live stream that I did, when I told that story about 7th grade math, where the teacher was like, I bet someone didn't finish their math homework when they took it out, and like that was the one fucking day out of the entire year that I actually skipped the problem because it was too stupid. I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that. So when I fucking went out, it was the Sonoma stream. I thought it was Corvette. I remember the Corvette stream. That was a sad day. Pain.
Got one outside.
Pain, pain, pain.
Hey, that's worth another spot. Keep big.
That's worth another spot. Oh, Ricky Craven blew up. Craven got him. Or the engine got Craven.
Car is inside. Clear.
Wow! That's cool!
Got one outside.
Have I ever gotten lapped by Tony Stewart? No, never. First. This is a first. Is that Michael Waltrip? Second place starter Michael Waltrip, already a lap down to the leader on lap 67. Actually, it's technically lap 69 now. Pizza time. Oh, someone donated 5 something, not a 5. We got a Streamlabs donation that I didn't see. Thank you for the Streamlabs donation that I didn't see. Whoever you were. Thank you, random viewer that I don't know the name of because I wasn't paying attention. And I also didn't hear it. I only heard the pizza time for the money going through. No! Wall tripping. Tripping on the walls, dude. In the middle of the night. Can't see in the dark. Stumble into the wall, run into a painting, it falls off the wall, lands on your toes. Snaps in half, glass shatters, then the shatters hit you in the legs, and now you're bleeding from the legs. So you need to go to the hospital. So you continue trying to find your way through the dark house. You continue running into walls, and more things, more decorations on the walls continue falling off and battering your feet and legs. Eventually you run into a wall. The entire wall falls apart, lands on top of your legs. Now you're crippled. So now you're crawling through the dark. And you're still running into things because you still can't see because it's taking 10 years for your eyes to adjust to the dark. And you run head first, you crawl head first into the fireplace. And it turns out that you're in Final Destination, so the fireplace turns itself on. So now you're on fire. But good news, it's Christmas, so Santa's coming down the chimney, so he falls on top of you. So that causes you to fall on top of the fire. It puts the fire out, but now you're suffocating because you're stuck under Santa's fat ass. And obviously you left out cookies, so Santa's gonna sit there eating the cookies. So you're suffocating under Santa's fat ass while your face is scalded from being on fire for a moment, and your legs are crippled and bleeding. Santa doesn't even notice, he can't even smell the iron in the air. So he finally stands up. You're just basically gasping for breath at this point. But it's still Final Destination, so the fire turns back on again, and now you're on fire again. But Santa can't go back up the chimney at least because he sees the fire zone, so he's like, all right, I'll just go out the front door. But that activates your ADT security system, so it locks down the building, and like your automated defense system turns on. But since you're basically like scarred beyond recognition from the broken legs and the fire burns, the automated defense system doesn't recognize you, so it just shoots you with a bunch of, you know, machine gun bullets. So now you're bleeding out even more. There's a bunch of lead in your system. You're still on fire. Don't forget about the fire. Santa's just standing there like, damn, this guy was naughty. Why'd I even come here? So he goes upstairs and starts shacking it up with your wife. Because your wife has slept through this, the entire thing, including the machine gun fire. And at this point, you're not even dying from the bleeding, you're not dying from the fire, you're not dying from the bullets. You're dying from asphyxiation because you're stuck in the chimney with all the smoke. Now you're dead. And you're still in the chimney, and no one can find your dead body. They don't follow the trail of blood from all the holes in the wall and all the broken paintings. They just think that all the broken paintings was from Santa shacking up with your wife and just shaking the house with his thunderous thighs, smacking into your wife's ass all night long. And the reindeer were on the ceiling of your house this entire time. They were just kind of hanging out. So they've been up there the entire time, but from all the shaking and all the rattling and all the broken walls, it causes your roof to cave in, so all the reindeer fall down. And now you're getting sued posthumously, because all of the reindeer are citing, you know, dangerous work conditions. So Santa's going to throw you under the bus, you know, that he's not going to let his, you know, empire come crashing down because of your stupid, structurally unsafe house. So you get sued posthumously. All of your life savings are drained. And they still can't find your body. So basically, they think that you're MIA. They think that you ran away from the house because you ran away from your responsibility. So you're a fugitive, but you're also dead, and your entire legacy has come crumbling down, and your wife is banging Santa. Man. But you still get presents. That's true. Santa did come, so you still get the presents, but you're dead, so you can't use them. So your wife takes all the presents and sells them for tickets to Cancun, so that she and Santa can continue shacking up during the summer. And that is the story of... That's the story. What were we talking about? How did we get here? How did this start? Does anyone know how this story began? ADT systems suck, yeah. That was a good story. That's right up there with Thick Boy's origin story in the Madden 09 stream. Hey, I'm 31st. If more people blow up, we could maybe finish 30th. Have I ever played the game Backyard Wrestling? No, I have not. Is it on Wii? If it's on Wii, I've never played it.
Number 25 has got a run on you. The 25 car. It's up high. Clear.
Pulitzer Prize winning stuff. No kidding. I remember when I was like in first grade and we learned about all the awards that you can get for stories and stuff. And like it got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm not going to read anything that doesn't have an award symbol on the front. It's like all these kid stories with all this shit. The Thick Boy Extended Universe. Yeah, Thick Boy actually went on to be Santa. Samoan Santa. I need to do a Backyardigans game playthrough. That exists? I didn't even know this exists. It sounds terrible. I kind of want to play it. Oh, we're loose. To tell you another story, I don't know. That was my only bedtime story, I'm sorry. Okay. How about this? When am I going to make more music? Actually, unironically, I was working on music on Saturday night. Thick Boy wasn't thick enough. I actually did work on music, and I mean like I actually recorded and I was actually in Sony Vegas putting it together. And I can't get it to sound good, it's pissing me off. Will I ever get the prestigious award of #1 New York Times bestseller? Why would I want that? I think Snooki was a New York Times #1 best-selling author. That doesn't mean shit. I want to be a Daily Wire #1 best-selling author. Decker has 29, I have 51. Let's fucking go. #1 e-girl remains me. Let's get it. Oh yeah, the satanic backmasking. I forgot about that video. If 9 people blow up, I could get a top 5. The possibilities are endless. Well, yeah, but you see, the problem is, it could be, if 9 people blew up, it could be 9 people behind me in the running order. They have to be ahead of me. What would I call that story? Last Christmas. XXX. Unrated edition. One candy cane too far.
Clear on both sides.
Can you receive training on how to be the superior e-girl? Well, first of all, what you gotta do is you gotta find a game that's popular. So Elden Ring. Elden Ring. You need to get the game Elden Ring. Then you need to get your simp boyfriend to play the game for you while you're on the camera pretending to play the game. And by the way, your camera has to take up 75% of the screen. The game needs to be like in the corner, and you need to be like the entire screen. And you need a really loose fitting shirt. You could go for glasses, or you could go for not glasses. It just depends on the kind of simps you're looking for. Like if you want to be like the super hot, like, you know, high school heartthrob catch, you don't go with the glasses. But if you want to be with like, you want to go with the shy, nerdy, you know, like sensitive style, you need to get the glasses. Like that's just basically just, it all comes down to the glasses. Then you need to decide how your hair is going to hang. If you're going to do the nerdy one, you can really do whatever you want with your hair. You can have short hair, you can have medium hair, you can have a ponytail, you know, you can have bangs, you can have pigtails or whatever. And but if you're gonna go for like the diva look, you gotta have that long straight hair. You can maybe dye it if you want, but you gotta make sure that it's reflecting. You need to have good lighting in front, and like some LED stuff in the back. House of a Thousand Corpses is a good movie, but The Devil's Rejects is superior. Devil's Rejects is my favorite movie of all time. And you're probably gonna want a headset. You're going to want to go for the gamer aesthetic no matter what you do. You got to go for the gamer aesthetic. You got to get some like legend. You need to get like a Legend of Zelda Funko Pop, and that's your decor in the background. Anyway, I've given away way too much of my secrets. You just like The Ring. The Ring is good. I've never seen the original version of The Ring or The Grudge. I would really like to, though. Wasn't there like a streaming service exclusively for horror movies? I think that exists. And I kind of want it, can't lie.
The 11 car is inside.
See, the best part about being a VTuber is that you don't even have to be female to do it. You just have to get like a motion capturing device, and you can build whatever kind of, you know, avatar you want. VTubing is successful. So what you're saying is that Tails actually plays the games for me. No, if Tails was playing the games, he'd actually be good at this. He'd probably actually be like, you know, like 30th in points right now, as opposed to dead last. You watched The Ring once? I've watched The Ring a few times. I watched The Ring, the first time that I watched The Ring was when I was like at this I was at a lake resort, where like my grandpa's friend had a fucking cabin there, and like we went there. I have no idea why we went there. I knew none of the people at this place, yet I still went. And I remember eating all of their ice cream drumsticks. I remember eating like 8 of those. They were very good. But like, we went fishing, and I watched The Ring. I also watched something else that day. Do I know the Disney Plus password? No. I did go to my parents' house today. I could have asked, but I didn't. Cabin in the Woods is a good movie. You'd love to hear me do an ASMR video. I was thinking of doing a meme ASMR video. Or it was like a joke where I would do like a bunch of stupid stuff, like I'd like brush my teeth and like flush a toilet. That was a long time ago. That was like 2019. Has Bill Elliott blown up yet? I don't think so. If he has, I haven't seen him in the running order falling down out. Oh, no, that was not the cabin that I was talking about. It was not in the woods because there is no trees in North Dakota. Any vacation plans this summer? Yeah, staying home on my off days. That's my fucking vacation. I also miss my YouTube poop channel. Both of them. Don't you, won't you? The Kind Popular Girl. Nice. Am I gonna put text on the new album cover? I kinda have to. I can't name the second album Gas Station Again. See, like, the thing is that if I put text on it, I'm afraid it's gonna ruin it. It's such a very aesthetic image. I didn't even show you what the original version of that image looked like. It's a sharp contrast. Yeah, I should bring back Sonic Fantard for the 3rd time, even though I have barely any of the old videos. And like, I have no inspiration for YouTube poops. Tony Stewart trying to wreck me. I think we can go down on the air pressure. Yes, I know I'm gonna put it on the sidewalk, okay? I've already put test on the sidewalk. And that's actually not the sidewalk, that's the actual road. There was no sidewalk there. It's a very poor area. It's a beautiful area in the fall because like all the trees turn colors and stuff, but like during like this time of year it's just like miserable. It looks so disgusting. Yeah, you don't know that I had a YouTube poop channel because it keeps getting taken down. I got up to like 3,000 subscribers the first time. I forgot to turn the PSI down. Fuck! Literally just said that a lap ago, and I didn't turn the PSI down. What is wrong with me? Oh god, I'm gonna throw up. Oh! Alright, well, now we get to find out who's all out of this race. Yes, that's the exact thing that I did. The hand-signed gas station CD is your most prized possession. I'm not gonna judge, but... oh, man. Isn't low PSI bad? Brett Bodine just blew up. I think he was ahead of me, so that's good. Low PSI means that the tires will wear faster, but the car will turn better and I can go faster through the corners. It's a balance. The reason that I have it so high is because when we were here last, my tire wear was terrible. My tire wear is still pretty bad, but it's better than it was. So I absolutely could have turned down like at least 2 PSI and probably be not sucking. Who's leading? I wonder.
Keep going.
Change it to 15 for one run. Absolutely not. Because the thing is that the PSI for some reason also affects your top speed and acceleration. If I turn my PSI up, my 4th gear becomes longer. If I turn the PSI down, the 4th gear gets shorter. It's very stupid. Am I guaranteed to finish 40th or better? Yes. There's a new cruising game on Switch. Well, I'm never going to buy a Nintendo console, so not for me. This is not an announcement for me. Kevin Grubb, hey! Remember Kevin Grubb? Remember how he hates me? Yep, he's a 74. Oh, he hates me. Just he fucking hates me. La 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 la. I'm about to be sacrificed. What are my last words? Hopefully it's to little, it's not, it's, hopefully if I'm getting sacrificed, it's to the god of pizza, aka Big Caesar. Can I get around Kevin Grubb without him killing me? I'm gonna go with probably not. Yeah, this is not gonna end well. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Trying to affect his AI so that he doesn't run into me. He might be pitting. He might be pitting. His AI might be locked into the pit sequence. So that he can't, you know, run into me. Oh no, he's staying on the track. Yeah, I was affecting his AI so he wouldn't kill me. What about it? I have shared draft with Kevin Grubb for this entire fucking lap, and he still doesn't, and he's still at the exact same goddamn level that he was when the race started. I am now friends with Casey though, so that's good. You had Little Caesars today. Proud of you. There was a smokehouse pizza. That doesn't sound good. It sounds like it has barbecue sauce. Gross. Mid. Mid.
You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
Be honest, how many girls were I able to pick up in high school? 0. How many girls did I have the opportunity to pick up from 6th grade to 8th grade? About 4. No one wanted me in high school. Everyone wanted me from 6th to 8th grade. And in 6th to 8th grade, I was too young to understand the complexities of this shit. It was annoying. Just let that be a lesson, kids. Don't get fat. See, like, the thing is, I was the first choice of a lot of girls when we were really young. And then by the time I was in, you know, high school and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to fuck. Everyone else was like, nah. Everyone else was already in a relationship. Were those 4 girls hot? 2 of them were, yeah. 2 of them were pretty. I'm trying. You're asking me to grade the sexiness of 6th graders. I hope you realize this. Hope you realize that you're trying to ask me to grade the sexiness of junior high school kids. Have her mix beer and soda together. I don't like beer, so no. Tails was always there for me. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. +18 string. Yeah, Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen, where are you at? Didn't he get, like, convicted of something? Yeah, I'll get canceled for this. Of all the things to get canceled over, it would be this.
I went inside. Gained another spot. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, Tails was, yeah, all these chicks that left me behind after I got fat. But Tails was always there through the thick and the thin. Literally. Now that's a double entendre. No, I was just too young for that shit. There were 4 of them that wanted me, and 2 that explicitly asked me out. Thankfully, it was the hot ones that asked me out. It's crazy. Like, looking back, I'm like, fuck, dude. Fuck, dude, I could have been a player. But nope, it was not meant to be. And another thing, they're like, all of them were like a year older than me is the thing. It's like, that's the craziest thing. I remember when we were doing sex ed in 5th grade. I specifically remember this. Is that during sex ed in 5th grade, like the guy doing the presentation was like, all right, now I know that you're getting older here and you're gonna want to get with like your classmates and stuff, but see, the thing is that a lot of young girls like to go with older men, and I'm just sitting back there like, you know, I don't know why, but this feels wrong. Because like we were like in 5th grade when this happened, and like the dude was talking about like, yeah, like the girls that you're gonna want in the class, they're gonna go after the high school guys, and I'm just sitting there like, this feels wrong. This feels like a bad thing. A bad thing to be telling us. It's like he was a fucking liar. By the next year, 2 girls asked me out. But I was still a scared little kid, so I didn't get it. Oh, Gordon! That was close. She just didn't care. Fucking oof. Oh, that's pain. Yeah, there's a positive reaction and a negative reaction. You know, those are reactions, but when the reaction is just, I don't care, that's fucking ugh. Oh, that's worse than rejection, honestly, in my opinion. Lap 113. We are not even halfway. Oh. Well, we've only been racing for an hour, so this should hopefully only be like a 3-hour race at most. Skinner. My bestie.
Number 12 is still there. Clear all around.
KG the Shota was asked out by Oni Chance. Yes. That's a great descriptor. Has any girls in North Dakota actually tried to ask you out in the last 2 years? Not in the last 2 years, but like there's no single females like at all. I was at the old hotel for the most part, and like no single females worked there. And the ones that did were insane. And older than me. I've had cougars come after me, yes.
Usually see him block here. I guess you guys are friendly out there. Number 9.
But no one like in my actual age range. The last real serious relationship, that opportunity that I had was in college. So, yeah. Has anyone ever recognized me at the hotel? No, but they've recognized me at the racetrack.
He wasn't so friendly, he'd be blocked.
Hot single ladies in my area. Yeah, none. They don't exist. I mean, that's untrue. Now that I live here, there's way more attractive people.
The 19 car is inside. Still there.
God fucking damn it, why do they have to take me 3 wide?
They need some of that grip later. Clear.
I don't need females when I have tails. You are true. You are correct. Am I calling races this year at the track? They haven't told me I'm not, so I must be. Probably gonna fucking drive all the way out there on opening night and they'll be like, oh hey, so guess what? We hired 2 new announcers and by the way, you're not coming back. Be like, bitch, I'm here. Bitch, I'm here. What are you gonna do when these 2 fucking walk out on you like all the other? Huh? Yeah.
Got one outside.
You had a 12-year-old girl try to ask you out 5 years ago. Damn. You're 32! That's rough. That's fucking rough. You were seduced by the 12-year-old. Your Honor, the 12-year-old seduced me. Man. Oh, God! I overdrove that corner so hard. Fuck, that was terrible. You were, when you were 10, you had a bunch of 17-year-old girls crowding you. See, that's weird to me. Like, literally the opposite of what that guy told me. Go down to the YMCA, find your next love. Relationships are overrated. Honestly, facts. Am I a cat or a dog person? I want a pet piranha. Also, my mom has cats, so if I didn't say cats, I'd probably get disowned. Toxic relationships are more fun. They're certainly more interesting, that's for sure.
You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you. Number 21 is now loose.
Can you please reduce the hatred?
Clear.
I think I've shared draft for like 5 minutes in this race on different occasions. And that was the first that I've gotten any negative friendship points. Would I do convertible drag racing? Does that still exist? Thought that was like outlawed after 1955. Your suicidal tendencies don't suit toxic relationship. Fair. Fair. See, that's the thing about most people on the internet is that, you know, the reason that they're on the internet is because they don't have a life in real life. And then most of them, you know, that's why I think the echo chamber of the internet is a bad thing. I think the internet was great when it was first invented, but it should not be the primary living space for everyone. This should be like a thinking chair video. I was gonna do a thinking chair video about religion, but then I never did. That could be my next thinking chair video. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. But that would also be a good thinking chair video, is that the internet shouldn't exist. I mean, well, it should exist, but like, it shouldn't be your primary existence. It should be a side thing, a side gig. I don't know what like the perfect word to describe it would be, but it should not be where you exist. Thinking chair video on thinking chairs, no kidding.
The 30 car is up high. Number 30 is still there.
Because like early internet was a place where a lot of great thinking happened.
Is still there.
But then Tumblr happened. And now everything sucks. If I could move anywhere outside of North Dakota, where would I go? Wonder. I wonder.
Remember, he owes us one now.
I could think of one place.
Number 30 is inside.
Steve Park, can you please fuck off?
You're clear.
People have the ability to say something to online that they would not have said in real life. See that? And Tony Stewart said that, and he's the king of saying shit in real life. Tony Stewart's great, I don't care.
Still there.
I love the man. But yeah, that is true. But like, I think a bad thing is that the internet has given the wrong people the confidence to say things that they wouldn't have said before, and now they are saying things, because you see, the difference is, for me, before I got on the internet, I was a scared little kid that didn't know how to communicate with anyone. I was too afraid to get into a relationship. So there's that. And I couldn't, you know, I was incapable of doing basically everything. And it wasn't until the internet that I was able to, you know, actually realize, I guess, the full potential or whatever Oh, Dale Jr.'s the leader. Shit. I didn't know that was possible. Go to Florida. No, that's too hot. Or maybe I could live in Northern California, or Florida, I mean. Northern Florida. Thoughts on the new Atlanta? Oh! Don't like it. Don't like it. They ruined the track. Go to Oregon. No. No, I have beliefs that will get me killed in a minute if I live there. I'm surprised I haven't been threatened. Ooh, Pensacola. Yeah, that sounds nice. I'd live in Pensacola. How about Montana? Yeah, just continue living in the frigid asshole of America. Would I ever do a what if video again? No. The last what if video that I had written out was what if Richard Petty quit NASCAR for good in 1964. And like I just got to the point where I was like just making whoever finished second to him the actual winner of the race. She told me she was moving, only to see her at the mall with another guy she never moved. God damn, dude, that sucks. Move to Texas. See, Texas wouldn't be too bad. I'd want to live in northern Texas. I don't want to live where it's, 100 degrees all year. I'd rather live where it's 70 degrees all year. So like, right under the Oklahoma Panhandle is where I'm thinking. Vermont is colder than here. How about Iceland? I've heard their winters are just as bad as here. Isn't Iceland like due east from North Dakota, I'm pretty sure? Like you can follow the longitude line. And you can get straight to Iceland, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm guessing Stewart's second, unless maybe by some miracle Sterling Marlin is second. Arizona. I loved Arizona when I went there. Florida is hot. So is DeSantis. Oh, I think I just got passed by Biffle for position. That's kind of sad. I am P34 on lap 134. MTX Mototracks is way better than Off-Road Fury 2. I should play it. I do not want to play any more MX or ATV games. ATV Off-Road Fury has ruined me. Pennsylvania has Pocono. Aren't you trying to sell me the location instead of trying to give me reasons to not go there? Had I ever flown in a plane prior to 2018 Phoenix? No, that was my first time on a plane. I was in a helicopter twice before that, but not on a plane. In the heat of Los Angeles, this city's killing me. I want everything. Oh, what's my favorite F1 team? Take a guess. They fucking died at the end of the race. I don't even have the next part of ATV Off-Road Fury recorded. That's how fucking sick of that shit I am. Alright. I need to stop looking at the chat. Thoughts on Williston, North Dakota? Fucking shithole. There's like a prostitution ring there. A prostitution ring in North Dakota. Sad. How legendary was it seeing Magnussen finish 5th? That was good. I don't even know how that happened. The UK should not be a part of Europe. Yeah. I, for one, think that independence is a good thing. When is the UK going to have their own revolutionary war against the oppressive regime of Europe? You know? Where's their declaration of independence? They could learn from us Yanks. Continue looking at the chat. Okay, I'll eat shit then.
Let's get a new left rear tire.
You live 90 miles away from Auto Club. Yeah. Finally, you got to see a race for the first time in what, 3 years? When I visited Fargo, what did I do there? I toured the college. That's about it. Also went to where my sister worked. At this sandwich shop with ice cream. It's like a frozen yogurt shop that also sells sandwiches. It was very good. The ice cream. We didn't have a sandwich.
The 31 car now left.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
That car ain't running much longer. You need fuel. Number 99 now left.
Lap 142. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna fucking eat shit. This car sucks and this game sucks, and now my fucking fuel cell's yellow, so I could die at any random moment by hitting the wall. Am I hungry? Absolutely not. I have eaten way too fucking much. I woke up, had a donut because it was sitting there. It was a very good donut. Then I got an air fryer now. I air fried 2 burgers. It took way too long and it didn't cook all the way through. But I still ate them. Both of them. So I could have some sort of like prion disease at this point. Could have mad cow disease from eating an uncooked burger. Could probably cook a steak in there. Have I ever thought about joining NASCAR? Only since learning what it was. My original goal from the outset, well, not the outset, that's a lie. The goal from the outset of this channel was to become the next PewDiePie. Then that didn't happen. So then my NASCAR videos started getting big, so I'm like, okay, so I'll just talk about NASCAR. So my goal was to become the lead play-by-play commentator for either Fox or NBC. And then when that very clearly was not going to happen, it shifted to, okay, well, we're starting to become famous. NASCAR YouTube is really taking off. Maybe I can use this clout to get Corbin a sponsorship, because I knew Corbin at this point. And I'm like, alright. Cool! Oh, I wasn't sucking enough as it is already. God, fuck this cunt bitch game. Yeah, I'm starting to get a headache already from playing this fucking horse shit. Yeah, it's not like having the shittiest pit crew on the face of the earth or the shittiest fucking car on the face of the earth isn't a fucking penalty enough. Go fuck your own cunt. So then, nothing ever happened from that, obviously. I was in contact with at least 3 different fucking companies. And they all fucking fucked around with me. Felt like a bitch. Because that was the goal. I was so close to getting Corbin sponsored, and then immediately I was gonna move straight on to getting Austin Terrio sponsored, and it was just gonna be great. I was just gonna get everyone that I like sponsored, and then fucking obviously, fucking bullshit. We were not finishing 30th before that. That's for sure. God damn this car. I didn't turn down the fucking PSI again. Motherfucking bitch. What's Terrio and Corbin up to now? Fuck all. I haven't even talked to Corbin since Christmas. And we didn't even discuss anything then. Terrio's running for, like, public office in Maine. So, obviously, he's not doing anything racing related. Yeah, just continue hitting the fucking wall like a fucking bitch. Energy drinks, beer, alcohol are awful. Yeah. I mean, I used to love energy drinks. They were my shit. Do they even have political parties in Maine? It's gonna be like here. That'd be like North Dakota, where the non-party affiliated party, like, merged with the Democrat Party. Who would I rather meet, Natalie Decker or Haley Deegan? Neither. Why can't I meet someone interesting? No, it's always got to be the thoughts. See, I think soft drinks are total garbage. It's like, that's just the most, it's just sugar-infused shit. Like, even the diet stuff is, like, still not even, you know, that... It's not good for you, that's for sure. Oh, someone just blew up. Evernham engines strike again. Jeremy Mayfield is done. Thoughts on stories in Need for Speed games? I mean... Okay, let's just fucking talk about that for a second. So, Need for Speed Most Wanted, 2005, the good one. Not the greatest story of all time, but, like, there was actual structure there. And, like, I'm still... The last stream was when I discovered that Mia was a cop all along. That's how subtle it was. I didn't even know that. But, like, then they fucked it up in Carbon. So, like, Carbon retcons every game before it. For no reason. Like, Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2, like, when, like, Raj in Need for Speed Most Wanted implies that you are the character from Need for Speed Underground, and in Need for Speed Underground 2, you're the same guy from Need for Speed Underground 1. We know this. This is a fact. So if you're the same guy in Need for Speed Most Wanted, then you're the same guy for all these games, and then you go into Carbon, And it completely dismisses everything that happens in the other games and says that, oh, this guy Darius was actually the guy that was in control of everything all along from the beginning. It's like, no. No, Eddie was the #1 guy in Underground. I don't even remember what happened in Underground 2. I played through that once. But then Most Wanted happened, and you've suddenly got the BMW M3 GTR, and you spend the entire game of Need for Speed Most Wanted. The entire point of that game is for you to get that car back, and then you leave. So you show up, beat everyone, run away from the police, refuse to elaborate further, leave. That's the entire point of that game. Like, you ruin the entire underground racing circuit of this town just to get your car back, and then you fuck off immediately. And then in Carbon, you barely get a prologue before the fucking car's destroyed. You run into a single trailer with pipes on it, and the car's destroyed. Never mind the fact that you spent the entire previous game bulldozing your way through roadblocks, literally murdering everything in your path. But you run into one pipe, and your car's destroyed. Really? And they completely retcon the entire story from the previous 3 games. Like, Carbon's a fun game. It's not as good as Most Wanted, but it's still a solid playthrough. And, like, the canyon stuff is okay, and the drift races are fine. But, like, they just completely say fuck it to the entire lore of the series. And then after Carbon, they never revisit it. They never revisit it. It's just done. How long has Harvick been dead? Good question. I didn't even know he was dead. It's like, that's what pissed me off. That's what pissed me off about Carbon, is that you spend all of Most Wanted. You spend the entire game just to get this one car back, and in the first scene of the next game, it's destroyed, and you never get it again. You can't even unlock a BMW M3 in that game to be able to recreate it. No, it's just gone. Stupid. You can unlock it in the game, though. I should really do the challenge series for that. Did they ever revisit that shit in the future games? Because I know I fell completely out of Need for Speed after Hot Pursuit 2010 was okay. I didn't really care for it. The run was horrendous. Need for Speed 2015 was fun. I don't care what anyone says. But, like, I played it in, like, 2018, so... You've heard great things about Need for Speed Heat. I still haven't even looked at stuff related to that game yet. What is my experience with Happy Meals? Oh, I loved Happy Meals, dude. I remember I got the Tigger pen and, like, the Winnie the Pooh flip notebook thing. I think there was, like... I got, like, a Blue's Clues notepad at some point, too. Like, the actual one with, like, the original one. The original Steve one. Don't hit me, Grub. Grub the Scrub. The run was just not a fun game. Like, it was just a bunch of sprint races, and, like, your car kept getting destroyed, and I think you couldn't even, like, customize them. Stupid. What other Happy Meals did I get? I got a bunch of the Cars ones. Remember when Cars was new? I think I got, like, 6 Happy Meals when they were doing that. I should run for president. Yeah, I'd have to delete the channel if I did that.
The 41 car is still there. Make it easy.
I say vote Joe Rogan.
Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either.
Is Need for Speed Payback the last title? Payback was before Heat. I did play Payback for the channel, and that one fucking guy that's always like, you need to play new games, otherwise you won't get any viewers. Well, I played Need for Speed Payback, and I edited it very tightly. No one fucking watched, so I don't want to fucking hear a goddamn thing about it. Do another race for the presidential election. That was a fun video, I will admit. Wipe my hard drive, there we go, yeah. I'm gonna have to wipe more than my hard drive. I'm gonna have to wipe like my entire digital, like, fingerprint. I said I wouldn't do this, I know. But it's fucking true. I hate it. I hate it. Like, there's not a lot of people that legitimately piss me off on the internet, but fuck. That guy is a cunt. Worse than Jeff. Haven't seen Jeff on the streams in a while. Maybe he finally gave up on his trolling. Are these guys only just now pitting? I pit like 20 laps ago! The public doesn't need to see the Tails material. True. Tails can be my first man. Halfway report. Oh yeah, we're halfway. Hey. Halfway. From Atlanta. Thoughts on Lombard Bros Gaming? Is What If still here? I don't like talking about this while What If is around. I mean, it's been a few years. Maybe the scars have faded a bit. Cause like I'm pretty sure I talked about it before, but when it all went down, I was like, dude, I don't believe it. I just think that he's, you know, on the spectrum, and he just has difficulty communicating with people, so he comes off like a creep. But that's just because he doesn't understand social things. Cause like, I remember before I got on the internet, when I was a complete autist myself and could not communicate with anyone, I know that if I'd been on the internet, like when I was that young, I would have come off like a total creep. Lower my PSI on the next pit stop. Thank you for the reminder. I'm gonna forget, but I'll try to remember this time. So, but yeah, I just thought he was autistic and couldn't communicate well. But I guess like the fucking power went to his head or something. And like I'm pretty sure the reason that you're asking me about this is because Austin Ognosky or whatever his name is made a video about it. I saw that pop up in my recommended last night. I'm like, interesting. Interesting video. It's like all the NASCAR YouTubers make you know like look back things on things from like the 90s and stuff. But like this dude's making a look back on something that like I lived through, and like I that's the reason I watched the video, because I knew that I know everything that happened, but I still watched the video back because I'm like, man, is this what it's like to be like 10 years old on the internet and just discovering things? Like there's gonna come a time where there's a NASCAR YouTuber on this website that did not communicate directly with Lombard, and he's gonna have he or she. Female NASCAR fans exist, supposedly. But they're going to be like, I don't know him. And they're not going to understand the shit that went down. But yeah, the power absolutely did go to his head. Like, I don't know how he got the money. I don't know. But like, you see, the thing is that back when he was just some guy on the internet making videos, there's no clout in that. But then like NASCAR started reaching out to all the NASCAR YouTubers. People in the industry started reaching out to all the NASCAR YouTubers. And the thing about NASCAR YouTube is that it's still young. There's still a definite possibility that there's someone out there who hasn't even posted a video yet that could be the next biggest man in the NASCAR YouTube universe. That's how young this is. There's still a chance. There's still a chance to get into it. But the point is that back in 2018, when all this shit started, you know, I was still big in it. They were reaching out to me. They were asking if I wanted to do things, and I'm like, yeah, I want to do things. But then I started hating NASCAR, so people stopped contacting me. The Lombards actually have autism. Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. It's probably just because he's on the spectrum. And I'm sure that had something to do with, you know, what ensued. I think that does have a lot to do with it. And like Ognoski made a good point, is that it was Jason Jacoby that recommended to Lombard, that told him that Sieg had sponsorship opportunities. He's the one that told him that, apparently. It's just, yeah, it's rough. And honestly, I don't care, dude. I still feel sorry for Joseph. I don't think he asked for it. There's just some people who are not made for this scene. They are not born to be big. Like, he got big just due to being the first one to do NASCAR content on this website. Like, NASCAR crash compilations, even in video games, still get lots of views to this day. And like him just making that, he was just the first. And so he was the one, and he had the perfect username for it too. That helped. But yeah, it really is a shame. Like, once again, I don't know how he got the money for the sponsorships and whatever. But like, he made the most out of the opportunities. Like, the thing is that he made it work. He was on the spectrum, and he made it work. He made a life out of himself. But you see, the thing is that he just wasn't built for the life. He made it, and he tried. But like, how much of this was his mom? That's what I'm wondering. Because like, the thing is that I went on the Lombard podcast. I went on it. I think that video's still up. I think I was one of the last podcasts that he did, actually. And that was entirely set up through his mom. All the communication that I had was with his mom. Like, I DM'd him about it on Twitter a couple of times, and like, he didn't mention anything about it. I wanted to get into his iRacing league, and he said, "Oh yeah, you can come in," and then he never gave me an invite. Rat bastard. But yeah, that was entirely. That podcast was set up entirely through his mom. So I'm sitting back here thinking, maybe like Joseph didn't actually want to do all the things that he was doing. Maybe it was his mom pushing him into the limelight. Because Joseph could have been a lot like me, and he could have been like, maybe, you know what, I'll just sit back, I'll just do my thing. But no, like, he got big. He had those, I remember those business cards that he got. I remember those business cards. I never got one. Once again, I don't think he liked me. We barely talked at all. But yeah. Oh, I got two rivals behind me. Oh, this could get nasty. Replace my car's brake with ARCA brakes. Couldn't be much worse. She did everything she could so he could make it more than what it should have been, and it didn't work out. Yeah. Kevin, please play nice. Oh! Kevin! I hate that he's faster than me. Boy, a caution right now would be great. Not me! Not me! Alright, you want to know what I think? I think this game is a bitch. Stop it! I'm honestly astounded that didn't kill me. Like, look at that. What the fuck? Now Steve Park hates me. I'm surprised Casey didn't lose friendship points from that. Look at that, dude. Fuck. That should have been a death. That really should have been a death. Okay, well now the question is anyone else gonna pick? Yes, thank you for the PSI reminders. Thank you for the PSI reminders. How's life been treating me? It was a lot better until about 5 seconds ago. Alright, well, I think there's no chance that I finish 30th, but I can still beat Casey. No one else is pitting, so I'm gonna have fresher tires. Yes, thank you for the PSI reminders. Thank you, chat. This is why we love the chat. Yeah, Kevin Grubb just gave 0 fucks. None. Yowza. Alright, well. I should have drank something before that during this pit stop. Hold on, I'm drinking. Ooh. That's some good cold water right there. Alright, since there's a caution, let's take a look at the running order. So, 193 laps in. 75 laps led by Dale Jr., 93 by Stewart. There appears to be 6 cars on the lead lap, including Bobby Labonte. Bobby Labonte could win this. Probably not, though. Ricky Rudd, Sterling Marlin, Johnson from his terrible starting spot up to 10th. 11 cars on 1 lap down. Bill Elliott's 13th. Terry Labonte 15th. Waltrip's 16th. Ward is 17th. Johnny Benson is the first one 3 laps down. 4 laps down are these guys. Kyle Petty is 5 down. And the best I can finish is 33rd. So we are not going to be having, we will not be having, what's it called, Glenn.com on the hood after this race. And here's everyone that's out. They've all blown up. No one has died from contact. Bobby Labonte, he has a shot. He just needs to be smart. I do have fresh stuff now. Now the question is, when do I pit? When do I pit next? Because we're going to have 50 laps of gas. So if I pit every 50 laps, that's going to be 2:38. So we should be able to make it to the end of this race on 3 more stops. We should be good on fuel for 3 more stops. Yeah, Mark's like 4th in points, so that's a debris caution. And it is Steve Park. Imagine that. What's the worst non-fatal NASCAR crash? Jeff Bodine in the Truck Series. Probably like maybe even Elliott Sadler at Pocono. Maybe any of Steve Park's injuries. Kevin Grubb will say that's my fault. Yeah, probably. I hate how they drive off, dude. I think it's because the game starts you in like 3rd gear or something. Wasn't McClure's 2012 wreck fatal because it just took 10 years? Hey, that's a good point. I guess it really wasn't a fatal crash because he didn't die in the crash, but it did set into motion the remainder of his life. So I'd say that's a fair assessment, but I wouldn't say that was as fatal. And I will plead no contest if loving you's a crime. So go on and find me guilty just one more fucking time. That song was randomly recommended to me while I was at work one day. And I'm like, dude, this is sick. I have not listened to a lot of Motorhead. I need to listen to more Motorhead. Wasn't there a car where a car literally left the track at Talladega? That was like Cale Yarborough in like the 70s. But like he just like flipped out of the track and like landed in a river. It wasn't like he like broke anything. I think he walked away from that wreck. Any wreck where you walk away from it tends to not be that bad, you know. Time to play the game. The chat wants me to wreck Grubb. Oh yeah, because I want him to sit on the rival screen for the next 10 years. Maybe he'll replace Mike Skinner. And he'll sit in the 4 car for the rest of his career. Won't you, won't you? Love it. Turn. Dude, this car still sucks. I'm guessing it's the damage. But like, I would think that having like 30 lap fresher tires would make a difference. Apparently not. I'm not wrecking Grubb. In fact, if anything, I'm just going to share draft with him, because if I try and pass him, I'll probably die. Yeah, you think about all the horrible wrecks that Davey Allison was in, and a fucking helicopter is what did him in. Bullshit, dude. That's such hot garbage. Man won the All-Star race. Unconscious. Man crossed the line unconscious. Winner of the All-Star race. Now that's a real man. See, Grubb is still a 60, so if I come up alongside him, he's probably going to run into me. Despite all that effort, bring him down from 70. 74 to start this race. We are ahead of Casey, that's what matters. That's what matters the most, honestly. There are no mods. Uh-oh. Mods are asleep. Post tails. No! Oh, it's lap 200. Sick. Yeah. Hey! Alright, well. Well, this sucks. Jack Sprague still likes me, though. Kinda. Ish. Rain should pull a Carl Edwards 2010 on Kevin Grubb. I will not survive that. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to turn him, his momentum's going to carry me into the wall, and then I'll die, and he'll be a 100 rival. I'm not fast enough to get my lap back, so I am officially stuck finishing at best 33rd in this race. We can beat Casey, though. Be the Pepsi race recap. We need that time warp so that we can jump forward 100 laps so this race can be over. And we have a caution.
Is outside. Keep an eye on your mirror.
That's a great line. Absolutely perfect delivery. And we have a caution. Just so casually. Brad Keselowski has defied the laws of physics. And then Larry Mack's just sitting back like, damn, we're under caution. As if he's sitting back there thinking that they're not going to throw the yellow for that. Quantum leap. Yes, we need to understand the quantum physics at this point to be able to do a time warp. Does anyone else know how to do a time warp? Cause like one time, I was sleeping, right? I was like sleeping on the couch in the living room, and there's a clock in there. And I woke up, and it was like 8:30, and I'm like, fuck that, and I went and I closed my eyes. But then when I woke him up next, it was like 9. Like I just, like in the literal blink of an eye, I jumped from 8:30 to 9. And this was back when I was 11, so I wasn't drunk. So it wasn't me blacking out.
Still there.
I did that again one time
Still beside you.
at my last apartment. I was time warping. I would just close my eyes and then open them back up, and we'd be like 12 minutes into the future.
Got one outside. Hold your line. He's still there.
How's my bed? It's a very good bed. 10 out of 10, I completely recommend it. It's not very soft. It takes a while to get used to, but beyond that, it's a good bed.
You're clear.
Brad Keselowski won this race.
One outside. Clear on both sides. You put another behind you.
With Tails as my sleeping mate, obviously. You missed Brad's goatee. I don't remember this. Is that a good thing? Oh, I'm 32nd. When that happened? When did I take 32nd? Oh, Sprague died. Heh. Nice. Alright, 2 more of them. 2 more people exploding in front of me, and we've got it. We've got 30th by against all odds. Against all odds, we could get 30th. Mason Moran in the chat. Holy shit, it's been years. There is hope. We could finish 30th. Come on, Kenny. We can do it. We're going to share draft with Kenny all the way around the track. He's going to moderately like me more. What are my thoughts on Belle Delphine? She's a looker. Not much in the brain power department. But hey, she's got that body that sells. Where is JJ487? I don't think he likes me anymore. You see, the crazy thing is everyone either starts out liking me and then goes on to hate me after years, or they start out hating me and then they love me. It's weird. It's really weird. I've never understood that. She got that bathwater though, yeah. Kamikaze Games shower water. Coming to a Etsy store near you. What happened with John under Nemechek and Chandler Smith? Nemechek fucking gave up on Chandler. Just was like, fuck it, I guess we'll just not let the better driver win today. You were afraid of me. NASCAR Nixon was afraid of me. No. No. We love Nixon. We stand Nixon in this house. He is the man. Thoughts on Knuckles? Ah! Knuckles is alright. He doesn't chuckle though. That takes some points off. You've never hated me? Well, you will in a few years, believe me. Because that's what happens. My biggest fans always hate me after a few years. Like, that's the crazy thing, is that I don't really think that I've changed at all. But, like, everyone from my younger days, everyone from, like, the 2015 era of this channel hates me now. It's weird. Will I see Sonic 2? Yes. I was just at my parents' house this morning, and she was like, yo, we need to make plans for when we're going to see this movie. And I'm like, okay, we'll go to the 4:15 showing on Thursday. I'll set my alarm for it. Oh, someone's pitting. We still got 110 laps left. Good lord. Noons doesn't hate me. Let's fucking go. I thought you did though. I did for a hot minute. I thought you didn't like me anymore. For like a good couple of months. I was like, no. My son. You've been watching me since 2015 and you still like me. All right. Well, there are some exceptions to the rule. We'll say that much. Am I excited to see Tales in realistic 4K HD? Yes. Yes. I'm so proud of my husband, making it on the big screen. You don't hold hate in your heart, damn. Oh, a 5 from Ivan. Let's go! That's the first 5 since qualifying, I think. Anyway, thank you for the 5. You can't beat Jeff Burton shooting lightning bolts. Oh, his anxiety scheme was great. Oh! Terry Labonte 5!
It's the Thunder Games bateu can't be Jeff Burton shooting lightning bolts.
Oh, Kenny's pitting, no! We were making such a good team, Kenny. No! Come back. You don't feel like doing them. Bruh. You are the compilation guy. You're telling me that I have to make the compilations myself now? Boo. Anyone want to take the job? Anyone want to make new shorts compilations? You can call it KG Meme Show. So that it's not a direct copy. Oh, I just made a pass. I just made a pass! What happened? We don't want kamikaze watching NASCAR at self-harm. Yeah. Yeah, I found out Bush is in the truck race, and there's a bunch of leeches in the Xfinity race. I'm like, yo, we need to do something else on Saturday. We should make it a plan to stream on Saturday for sure. 30th! Sponsor money! Oh, we got sponsor money maybe. I think I'm actually passing people that are pitting. I don't even think they're dying. Oh my goodness, there's so many chats. The chat is flying. I can't keep up. Chat's going as fast as Stewart goes on this track. Imagine if Chandler Smith replaced Riley Herbst. Oh. Oh. Don't threaten me with a good time. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll go as far as I can on this run of tires, and then for the final run, we'll go as long as I can again, and then I'll take out some more PSI. Hopefully be a little bit faster. Because I can flat-foot the corners now. I'm flat-footing turns 1 and 2. I just had to get out of it that time because I took a terrible entry. I think Kenseth blew up. What do I have against Matt Tifft? He's awful. He never won anything, and he made it to the fucking Cup Series. He's garbage. Can you have your car number written as a Roman numeral? I'm
First
sure.
found
Oh,
you
2
2 anos
from Lyle
ago
Bailey.
WRNT 2003 career, sim.
You first found me 2 years ago on the NASCAR Thunder 2003 career sim. There's a lot of people that watch that. Thank you for the $2. That was a fun video to make. That one and the Thunder 2004 one. I should do it on Thunder 2002 next. But I think I'd have to do it on season mode because you can only have 12 race careers. It's just like a... Thinking about that. Thinking about that. Can I have a car number? I just fucking said that. You've been watching me since 2014. Holy shit. God damn, dude. You were here during the thick and the thin. Were you here before the FNAF video, though? That's the real question. Get like all 10 people that watched me before the FNAF video. Another 5 from Ivan. Lightning McQueen is a young and brash Darrell Waltrip. Is he? Oh my god, the chat!
You're gonna give me 5!
Lightning McQueen is literally a young and brash
Put me in
DW,
29.
not Jeff Gordon like he first thought.
You discovered me during the 2015 group qualifying rant. Yes. I remember that video. Didn't I record that in my dad's pickup? Oh.
Number 42 is inside.
Help!
Clear.
You remember Nick Jr. games.
Number 25 down low. Good pass.
That was my first video that got over 100 views. Oh my god. And like everyone, and like the only reason that it has that music is because people in the comments were complaining that it wasn't good for kids to be cursing, and I'm like, fine, fuck it. I won't curse, I'll put the music on then. A revival of Hard Time. I've already revived Hard Time 3 times. I think I've exhausted everything you can do in that game. It was so much fun. Just rewatch the series. All 3 of the series.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you.
I was gonna do a Kamikaze Classics on the Danica Patrick as a joke video. I forgot about that video. Oh, dude. Stewart's right here. The leader's coming off pit road now. Oh, it's a battle for the win, dude. I think all 4 of these guys behind me right now. This is the classic Atlanta race. Look at this.
Number 8 is throwing a block on you. Clear.
Any chance I'd bring back NR 2003? It's just so much work to edit.
Got one down low. Everything okay with the car?
Oh, Joe Nemechek's up here too. Look at this. You're gonna give me 3. I will make a stupid comments video when I find the chance, okay? I can't make it now because I'm in the apartment complex and everyone hates me doing these videos anyway. Everyone hates me streaming as it is. You know what else you can get for $3? A channel membership. Oh! For only $3 every month, you can join 15 other KG appreciators with the ability to use sick emotes in this chat of these streams. Wouldn't that be awesome? Just for $3. The price of for less than the price of a Little Caesars Crazy Bread. You too can put awesome emotes into this chat for only $3 a month.
Car inside. Let's get a new left rear tire. Okay.
Will you DM me after I'm done streaming? I will DM you whenever I want. I mean, whenever you want me to. What if? Let's not forget the guy that found my channel through a Corvette stream. Was that? No, it was, yeah, it was Flying Place.
This is a master of pissing me off so fucking much. I only needed 3 points there.
Hey, JD Land! Woo! The 16th KG appreciator. Hell yeah, dude.
Fucking fly.
Let's go.
You're gonna get me.
Kyle Petty passing me. Yeah, the NASCAR 07 playthrough was legendary. It was terrible, legendarily terrible, but it was still emotional.
You're clear.
You're surprised that you haven't gotten a noise complaint at your apartment yet. You tend to get loud in Michigan football and basketball games. Wow. Oh, fuel tank almost empty. I should probably pit at some point. Yeah, my tires aren't even red. I think I can go down even further on PSI. How do you become a member? Well, that's very simple, dear RaceChamp22. What you have to do is there's this blue button underneath this video right here with the word join written on it. And if you press that button, all you have to do is put down 3 buckaroos and you get automatically turned into a channel member. It's great. It's a great system. You can do it on mobile as well. You just have to turn off the chat. Turn down the PSI. There we go. They are not to be taken lightly. Am I working on my NASCAR Thunder 2003 20th anniversary review? No. Absolutely not. You used to watch videos from Frony? I remember watching MDK's videos on Frony. That was cathartic. Those were quite the videos. Could you go? What if you do it if you're on your computer? Oh, hello. Scott McNew with a 5. Oh!
It's looking right. Clear on both sides.
Hope I get sponsor money. Same. That is indeed a 5. It's building anticipation. I'm getting stirred. Back in 2018, why is there no NASCAR 07 review? How many more stops? I should be able to finish this race on 1 more stop.
5 for hope you get
That took
sponsorship
10
money.
years to come up. Thoughts on Killer with 1,000 Faces. Not my favorite song by 009. My favorite is With the Spirit, followed by Born to Be Wasted. I also really like Violate. Turn! Damn it! I either have to help Dale Jr. win, or if I hold him up, Gordon's probably gonna win. Okay, Dale, you gotta go, dude. Go, Dale, go. Go, 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 go. And share draft with me so the crew chief finally shuts up about you.
You're clear.
Fresh tires, still can't keep up with this guy. And he's still 40. Imagine that. I should pit earlier than I need to. I am not going to do that. I'm going to pit. I'm going to go as long as I can on this fuel. And then I'm going to turn down the PSI even more. No, Gordon. Nope. I think Ricky Rudd's also on the lead lap. He could maybe drive up here. I doubt it, though. Another 5! Oh! I'm holding him off, dude. I'm holding him off. Get railed! Get railed! I tried. That was a long message. I completely missed that. Don't let me. I did not read any of that. I was too busy screwing over Gordon. You're gonna have to remind me to read that after the stream, after the race.
Number 12 is inside.
5! You're gonna give me 5!
You're gonna give
How
me
did you
5.
get into Little Caesars? My family gets it for Pizza Friday every week. Can we both agree that extra most gosteste pepperoni is great?
We got some moderation going on. Oh! Remember my fire in the Sirens Room video. God, it's insane to look at that shit. That dude, the teacher in that video has his own YouTube channel. I shouted him out in the Road Trip Adventure playthrough. If you want to know who it is, you gotta watch the Road Adventure playthrough now. Aha, you see how I'm doing this? Yeah, you see what I'm doing? See what I'm doing? Cause it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. And I replay pictures of music. And it hurts so bad. Cause it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. He basically asked what I think of Little Caesars and can we both agree extra most bestest pepperoni is the best. Extra most bestest stuffed crust pepperoni is the best. How did I first get into Little Caesars? Well, on my first day in college, my mom said that Little Caesars has a really good deal on the $5 extra, or the $5 deep dish, whatever the fuck thing. Lunch deal, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. I don't go for the lunch deal, I go for the cheese bread, but yeah. That's basically it. And like the Little Caesars was right next to the college. But like the real answer is that back when there was a Kmart here, I would come to that Kmart when I was like 6, and they had a pizza place for Little Caesars like built into the Kmart, and we would stop there occasionally, and it was so good. So good. Yeah, at least we're not in Detroit. I forgot about that meme already. That was a really good meme. I already forgot about it. Can't believe this shit. My ability to talk and drive is worthy of acknowledgement. Well, it helps that I'm kind of slower than shit and don't care if I die. If I was running like 10th, I'd probably be paying a lot more attention to the road, but Remember when I played Solitaire? Yeah, I played it like 2 months ago. I recorded that at like 6 in the morning, and I was editing all the way until 9, and that was on the 25th. So that video was filmed, edited, and published on the same day within like 3 hours, and I was on like no sleep. The CD store was underwhelming, smelled like mold, and all they had was old shit. Well, that's not a bad thing. I was happy that they had old shit. I was never gonna pay for a Nickelback album online, that's for sure.
Now low. Still there. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, I remember when I had a buzz cut and I looked like I was 12. Oh! Alright, well, we're just gonna be a fucking damaged piece of shit, apparently. Remember the 10 subscriber special? Yes, I do. Only real fans remember the I Can't Escape video, though. Best microwave popcorn. Jolly Time Blasto butter. You have to cover it up with a paper towel, though, otherwise you'll destroy the inside of your microwave. Remember the 2016 election live stream? Yes, that was a fun live stream. I had to shave after Truex lost the All-Star race. God, I should have shaved 3 months before that. I look horrible. Like, why didn't anyone tell me how bad I looked? More Jeopardy. I suck at Jeopardy. Especially the one that I have, because it's all late 90s trivia. I was barely even alive in the late 90s. I'm supposed to know about pop culture references? Yeah, my bad haircut from 2014. God, I just had no style. No style whatsoever. No taste. I lost all my taste. I must have had COVID back in 2014 because I had no taste whatsoever.
You're clear.
Remember when Justin Allgaier dumped Tiff? That's coincidentally the last time that anything good has happened in NASCAR. That was the last moment in time that I was ever actually truly happy watching racing. Yes, Sheep Raider. Oh, I should play that again. It's such a shit playthrough. I need to redo it. I finally found the cable. I finally found the cable so I can play PS1 games on PS2 and have it record. Yes. Jolly Time can be found with, you know, all the other microwave popcorn. It's a giant orange box. But make sure that you get the Blasto butter because all the other ones are kind of crap. And I do remember the PowerPoint shit tutorials. I think someone showed me that, like, the PowerPoint tutorial is, like, in a list of, like, college PowerPoint references. I fucking remember that. Ah! Yeah, I missed the first live stream so much. So much. It wasn't even that good. I did win. I won the race. It was a 100% race, and I fucking won it. Lost KG Media. There's so much. My entire first Minecraft playthrough. A lot of 2013 stuff. Dark Souls. Ride to Hell Retribution. What else did I play back then? Postal 2. Postal 2 was a great playthrough. Oh, Kenny in the wall. Remember when I drove Dale's number 3 car plush, making new noises? in the first episode of the Tales and Kenny Show. Remember being born? Nope. Coincidentally, I do not remember. Can I go back to my old intro? Which one? The one with the Whitechapel music or the one with the Butthole Surfers outtake thing? The Kamikaze Games Lost Media Creepypasta, yeah. Does anyone remember being born? I think some people claim to remember being born, but like, I think they're full of shit! Can I make Mark Martin win again? Well, he's kind of dead last because he was the first to blow up, so... No, we're not making new intros nor outros. I've already made too many outros. I've already made too much content in the future. I do not want to make anything new of that sort. No, it has not been 4 years. Stop. You're a liar. He's a liar. Bam, 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 bam. He's a liar. Oh, that's the one from the 10th anniversary reviews. That's a very specific outro. Remember Casey's Angel. Yeah. I was thinking of doing Casey's Angel in this game, but like, it would be so difficult. I'd have to play on rookie difficulty. I played on Legend on NASCAR 8 though. Fucking A, dude. Fucking A. Am I gonna post a NASCAR the Game Inside Line 10-year anniversary review? I don't want to. I don't want to play that. You can go back to when you and Kayla started dating and still see a video with the same outro that I have now. Fuck off! That could have been yesterday, and we wouldn't even know. I don't want to make new intros and outros. I like my intros and outros.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last. Keep an eye on your mirror.
What do I want to do for an anniversary review? I really wanted to make an NR 2003 20th anniversary review, but like that would take a year and a half. I was gonna do one for Chorokyu, then I just did a playthrough of Chorokyu. What does my dad think about NASCAR? He doesn't care at all. Favorite 6-digit number? 216,791. Make a new commercial instead of a new intro/outro. I don't have any good commercial ideas either. Are my parents proud of me? They shouldn't be. Do cooking with Kamikaze. That's the plan for this weekend. I do have an idea for cooking with Kamikaze that I'd like to do this weekend. I didn't buy any of the supplies when I was at Walmart this morning, obviously, but Open an OnlyFans with Byron, sure. I would absolutely cuddle with William Byron.
We don't want him getting beside us.
Switzerland's population reached 8,675,309 like a year or two ago. Interesting. What's my phone number? I ain't answering that. I get enough spam calls as it is. How do you like your steak cooked? Medium rare. I don't want it fucking, you know, so raw that it's still alive. So it's trying to, you know, graze on my plate. Meat so rare that it's mooing. I'm assuming that... No, Steve Park's a 58. I just brake checked for no reason. Nice. Remember when I had Midco? Yes, that was the most miserable couple of months of my life. Has my dad ever watched NASCAR with me? Nope. Only my mom, and my mom wasn't even paying attention. Remember when I went to McDonald's to get over it? Yeah, and I'm still not over it. God damn it, Gordon. No. 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 No, you will not be the leader. Care to explain why that's my favorite 6-digit number? I don't know. I don't even remember what I said. No, Gordon. Sorry. Not sorry, actually. Psst, I'm actually not sorry. Okay, so these guys are pitting with... How many laps down am I? 5, probably. 9, holy shit. So these guys are pitting on like lap 280, so they only have to go 40 laps. That's unfortunate. Bobby Labonte's up here. Hang on. Hang on a second. Bobby! Go, Bobby! Go, 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 go! Did he already pit? Or is he gonna be a lap down, dude? Hopefully he's on lead lap, dude. Oh my god, Bobby's up here. Favorite person in the world that's not Tails. He knows who he is. He can speak for himself. Okay, I gotta let Dale Jr. go. Go, Dale! Go, 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 go! You need to beat Gordon. Did I ever try the Halloween Whopper that Burger King had? No. I didn't even know they had that. I haven't been to Burger King in months. Yes, the sleep live stream was fantastic. I should do another one. I have to get a VPN first. What does my dad have against NASCAR? He just doesn't care. He's just had to work for his entire life, so he doesn't care about things like that. He barely cares about football. And if Tom Brady's in the Super Bowl, he doesn't even fucking watch because he already knows what the outcome's going to be. Just like with me in every final race in the Cup Series for the last 5 years. Remember when Morgan Freeman kicked me out of my own house? That was a moment.
Couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
I guess Ricky Rudd pit. I am ahead of Casey. That is the goal. There's no way I finished 30th. Remember when the cats jumped in the garage? I remember when my cat jumped into my closet and knocked over Thor. Started ruining the shit back there. I can't do a Morgan Freeman voice. That's actually Morgan Freeman. I had to call him up so he could read the whatchamacallit. Haven't talked to him in years. Man was like, why, Kamikaze? Why haven't you talked to me for so long? And I was like, sorry, Morgan. Life gets in the way sometimes. Ah! Skinner! You moron! Caution right here would be nice. Yes, I agree. Alright, well, unless there's a caution right now, there's no way I finish in 30th. Jeff blows up with 10 to go, hopefully. What are you doing, Skinner? You pass me, then go up the track to get in my way.
Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
And he's in the wall! Turn! Turn!
Gas tank's almost dry. Time to fill her up.
Does North Dakota have a Chick-fil-A? There's one supposedly in Bismarck. It was supposed to open in 2020, but then 2020 happened, so I don't know. Closed on Sunday, yo, my Chick-fil-A. That's a line that a real human being wrote. The car's so tight that I can't spin myself out either. That's the worst part about this.
Leaders are coming into pit.
Like, even if I wanted to spin myself out so I could finish well, I can't. The car is just too tight.
The 10 car is outside.
What's my religion? Blank. I was going to talk about that in the thinking chair video, but I didn't ever make it.
Car inside. Clear all around.
Can I spin myself out without killing myself? Let's find out.
Good shape to be fast, buddy.
Very good. Very cool indeed. Casey, why?
Car inside.
Thoughts on Bubba Wallace? Not the greatest driver of all time. He'd have a very good truck series career if he stayed down there, but that'll never happen, so. Wow, what a camera angle. We sure saw a lot of that. There we go. See, I don't feel guilty doing this because this game is stupid. And it screwed me out of so many good finishes. So I don't even feel bad about this. What's the worst thing I've had on my gourmet food review? Absolutely the burrito. That thing was reprehensible. Got that Fox camera angle. They had to go to the drone footage. Favorite letter of the alphabet. Does that include the Greek alphabet? I should drink something. Oh, good drink. Okay. Good pit stop, guys. Good pit stop. All right. So there's going to be about 30 to go. The leader is Dale Jr. and Gordon's nowhere to be found. Let's go! Oh, there's a lot of people on the lead lap suddenly. 8 of them. Bobby Labonte's up in 3rd. The man could win. Come on, Bobby. Let's go, dude. And now we can find out how many are on my lap.
43's coming high.
All right, dude. So, 38 to go for me. So, 29 for the rest of the field. All right, here we go. We just got to survive coming up to speed. All these guys are just going to drive around me. Turn.
3 wide.
Oh, hell. All right, I'm a slow piece of shit as it turns out. Oh, but we can flat foot this corner. Move!
Clear on both sides.
Okay. Don't block me, you shitheel.
The 43 car up high. Number 43 is still there.
I have no pace. This is horrible, dude.
Got one outside.
Thoughts on Brock Beard? He's great. Subscribe to him.
Clear on both sides.
Support him on Patreon. Do everything in your power to make sure that he keeps making videos. Basically. Any memories of me watching Sonic X? I remember waking up at like 6 in the morning with my alarm clock so I could watch that. And like, I could not stay awake for the most part. I'd get maybe 15 minutes in and I'd be like, well, now I'm asleep. Alright, we're coming back on him. Oh, don't forget about Kevin Grubb though, he's still up here. I'm gonna have to share draft with him or some shit. Casey's in 32nd, he's dead ahead. We don't have any more pit stops left in this race. Everyone's gonna be good to the end, supposedly. Oh, I'm only 8 laps down, so it's lap 299 for the leader right now. Yeah, I'm not closing. But I did just flat foot this corner, so maybe I will close after all. Come on, get the draft. It doesn't matter because the body is shit. But like getting the draft will help out. Yeah, I'm just flat footing right now. I don't know if that's because the car is garbage or if the car is good. I don't actually know whether or not me flat footing this right now means the car is trash or if it's good. Honestly, could not tell you. But I am flat footing both tracks and the tracks right now. We should be able to do that for the rest of the race too, for that matter. Alright, here we go. I just gotta either have some protection while passing Grubb, or I just need to share draft with him for 2 seconds to get him to go under 60. And if we can do that, then we can pass him without dying. Go down! Thank you! Okay. Into the corner. He's going to block me off the track because he's a rival. That's not surprising. Just keep drafting, I guess.
The 22 car is putting a block on you.
It's not the 22 car, spotter. Oh, getting close. Okay. He won't run into me. He's a 58.
The 22 car is still there. Clear.
Oh, it's turning now. All right, here we go. Here we go.
The 22 car is up high. We don't want
Oh, someone's pitting! Who was that?
Make it easy. Gain another spot. Number 22 is still there.
Oh, there we go. That's a pass.
Passing high.
That is a pass. KC.
Got one high.
Share draft with Casey. See, this is what would happen if I was driving better, because I haven't looked at the chat at all in like the last 5 laps.
Number 27.
So if I was actually in a good car, this is what most streams would be like, is me not even looking at the chat. So who pit? That is Robbie Gordon. He was not for position, annoyingly.
That pass was for position. Nice job.
Okay.
Okay, we're clear.
The 6 looks like a 2. Yeah, the spotter's just confused.
Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either.
You'd think that they'd be able to tell the difference between the Caterpillar car and the 26, but hey, I guess. Spotter's life is the life for me. Oh. Chase Montgomery is a full lap ahead of me and he's in 30th, so there's no way I can finish 30th. Alright, well unless someone blows up in front of me, there's no way I can finish 30th. Sick. Well, I tried. It was a good run with the Glen.com on the hood, but it was just not meant to be. There's a new Sonic series coming to Netflix. Since when? No one that I follow in the Sonic fandom is talking about this. Unless it's just been announced today, because I haven't looked at Twitter today.
Still beside you. You have 2 car. He's still there.
I had no idea there's a new Sonic series coming to Netflix, unless it's an already existing Sonic series, in which case, well, that's good. It should have been on there to begin with, but hey, better late than never. Oh. There should be a random blown engine soon. There's been a fair amount of blown engines already in this race. I'm guessing that there's a good chance that the game's forgotten about those. And I'm thinking there's going to be a good chance that I get caught and lapped before this race is over. So we still have a chance to make sure that Gordon doesn't win.
The 31 car down low.
Okay, well, it's a good thing Gordon's not for position. Robbie, he doesn't like me. Imagine that. Not very many people like me. Actually, there's a fair amount of people that do like me, but a lot of people that hate me. This is just like real life. There's a few random people that like me a lot, but everyone else hates me. This is such an accurate representation of my online presence. Swap my V8 out for a quad Winkle engine. I'll swap this engine out for a goddamn hybrid at this point if it means that I don't suck. Sonic Prime is the new series coming Netflix. I'm surprised that it's not an Amazon Prime exclusive. You'd think Sonic Prime, Sonic becomes an Amazon worker and gets killed in a tornado at a factory in Indiana or Illinois or wherever the fuck that was. Ouch. Casey's coming. I think Casey's faster than me. Uh-oh. Best Sonic game that I've played, generation. That I haven't played, I don't know, Sonic Labyrinth. Sonic 06, I still haven't played Sonic 06. I'm flat-footing the corners again, and it's helping. Drive back off from Casey. It's Chase Montgomery holding me off the track. My best friend right now, Chase Montgomery. I'm rooting for him back there. Get Hermie Sadler to get back underneath him. No! Montgomery cleared. Here comes Casey. You can barely hear anything. I mean, see anything, hear anything. You can barely see anything in this mirror, but I can see it very clearly from where I'm sitting. Am I going to get 30th? Not unless someone blows up. Oh, they're 3 wide in the mirror! Casey's all the way up the track. No.
20 more.
I need him to finish behind me, but I don't want him to finish bad. This is such a catch-22. I'm not wrecking anyone. That's not going to accomplish anything. First of all it's going to do is make people hate me. Then there's still going to be a full lap ahead of me once the caution is over with. So it's not going to make a difference unless they somehow die, which is so unlikely. It's so rare for these guys to, like, physically DNF. Like, you have to literally, like, attack them. Like, you have to specifically target them to murder them to make it happen. And even then, if I try and do that, I'm just as likely to die as they are. It's pain. Come on, someone blow up. Not me. Let me make that clear. Not me. God, I can see in the mirror these guys are still 3 wide back there and the leader is starting to catch them. I don't know who the leader is. I hope it's Labonte. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Bobby. You got it, dude. Hey, look, I think it's fucking Gordon. God damn it, dude. He hasn't won this year and he's behind Waltrip in points. That needs to stay that way. What members of my family watch NASCAR? 0. Just me. Not even me. I shouldn't even watch. I shouldn't be watching. Alright, here we go. Is that Newman? He's not even on the lead lap, is he? Ivan with the 5. No, Newman's on the lead lap!
You're gonna give me 5!
NASCAR Thunder, Team Life Lessons
Alright.
since the 2000s.
Thank you for the 5, Ivan. I need to focus on this. I have one shot to save this race.
Halfway on gas.
Newman's right there. He's got to drive by. Alright. I'm completely failing. No! Gordon in the wall. Here comes Newman. Go, Newman, go! He hasn't won yet this year. Yes! Go, Newman, go! Oh! Yes! Sitting in front of him. No, no. We're running fast lap times now that we're getting the push. I am just fast enough to sit in front of Gordon. This is great. Oh, all right, Newman. You just have to hold on for 3 laps, Newman. 3 laps. You can do it. Oh, Gordon's so fast. Okay, so for them, it is lap 322. 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 4 to go. Come on, Newman. You can hold on for 4 laps. Come on, Newman, dude. Come on. Need some Newman cheering in this chat. You thought my uncle watched NASCAR. That was like 20 years ago. I doubt he cares anymore. If he's even, I think he's a drunk, so I don't know, maybe. He probably watches NASCAR then, I don't know. Oh my goodness gracious. I can see them in the distance. I think Newman's driving off. Ryan Newman would be an excellent blocker in Need for Speed Garmin. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, so I'm 9 laps down, so it should be white flag next time by. Oh my goodness. Newman's in traffic. Oh, he's just got to hold on for one more lap. I see Gordon closing. I think he's underneath someone. That should help him out. I'm ahead of Casey. If someone needs to blow up right now, it's too late, honestly. Ryan Newman blocks better than Jim Utter on Twitter. That's a good line. Oh, there's a car right in front of Newman. Oh, it's going to be close. Come on, Newman, I believe in you. God, he's like right there. Come on, Newman. You fucking got it. It's going to be a classic Atlanta finish at the line. At the line. Race is over. Come on, Newman. Let's go. Gonna finish 31st. Gonna lose my primary sponsor. Yes! Newman got him.
It seems like we had a lot of lead changes.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of cars out there that could have won this thing. Lots of different leaders mean one thing. Lots of very
Newman got him.
The 174 car suffered some damage in this one and ultimately paid the price for it.
Yeah, you can't expect a good finish when you don't take care of your car. But sometimes that's easier said than done in this series. There are certain times when you just have no place to go.
The 174 car got along well on the track with Casey Mears.
There's no better feeling than trusting the guys around you on the
There's
track.
the winner of the race,
If you don't have to
driving
worry
by.
about the guy behind wrecking you, you can focus on the track and running fast laps.
We hope you enjoyed today's
Wow, look at all
broadcast
these-
of
all these
NASCAR
cars
Winston
in
Cup
different
Racing
lines.
on EA Sports. So long, we'll see you next
All by
week at the
ourselves here.
Phoenix
Everyone's
International
singing the file,
Raceway.
but like that one clip, like they give you a great view of turn one. Rancid playing. We're near. Don't worry about me, I'm gonna make it alright. Every piece of beer on my side, gonna be such what you gonna make it right. In the shadow of the darkness, I stand in the light. See, it's our side, keep it true, had a bad year. Okay. Hey, we did it. We finished. I did not get my primary expectation. Woo! So there you have it. Newman wins with 24 laps led. Earnhardt and Stewart choked it. Bobby Labonte finishes the last out of the lead lap cars, naturally. Bill Elliott 13th, Waltrip 15th. He's probably going to lose the spot in points to Gordon. Ward Burton with a good finish in 16th. Pretty normal finishing results. Can't lie. Can't lie. Very normal stuff. Oh, Kenseth was the last to blow up. Sprague, Mayfield, Harvick, Bodine, Craven, and Mark all died. But I do get a fair amount of money, and maybe I can pick a new sponsor for my primary that actually will give me money. Wouldn't that be cool? Gordon got loose, it's Newman. Oh, I just unlocked Tiburon. Nice. I'll save that. Thank you for the 5, Ivan.
You're gonna give me 5!
KG please say this, Gordon got loose. It's Newman.
How many laps did John Andretti lead? Yeah. So there you go. Ryan Newman finally wins in 2003. That puts him into 4th in points. 2nd career win. 12.3 average finish. And Stewart lost some points, it looks like. Mark dies in points. He was up there. Yeah, 14.3 average finish. Kenseth 8th. That's a decent season for Kenseth. Marlin in 9th. Johnson's driven all the way to 7th in points. Ricky Rudd has collapsed. As for me, well, I'm closing on Skinner. Well, there you have it. Kevin Grubb no longer hates me. Only Steve Park hates me the most now. I have no logo rivals. Let's fucking go, dude. No logo rivals. And now for laps champion, Earnhardt extends his laps led over Stewart. 2,289 versus 2,204. And now, gonna save the game. Don't let me forget to read super chats. 68 viewers. Pretty solid. That was a good stream. There were a lot of names that I haven't seen in a long time in the chat today, so I'm glad to see everyone come out for this one. No logo rivals. Good day. It's a good day. No logo rivals. No, the Glenn.com is still on my car, so they still expect me to finish 30th. So that, I don't know. They're still on. They're still on. That's insane. I don't believe it, dude. Shop editions. Can I afford any of this yet? Probably not. Nope. I can't even afford an engine shop in the longest amount of time. I could really use an engine shop at this point. Yep, 50-50 on that. 55-54 on the chassis. That's not bad. But 50-50 on everything else. Waiting on this for 5 races. And no work going on here. Maybe we should make a new one of these. A 64-62 would be better than a 59-57. How about this? 60-55. Okay, so if I started this now, it would be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then this one would be repaired, right? Because this one's repairing for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This would be fixed. Okay. Because this is the one I want to sell, so that kind of sucks. Well, then again, if I did fix this, we could just sell that and have the new one. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And we beat Decker. Good. We're going to sell this. Only one available chassis. Selling it will prevent you from racing. That actually doesn't sound like a bad thing if you ask me. So we'll sell that, and then we'll have this. Perfect. We're going to build that for 113. Okay, so we're building this. We're overhauling that because we're going to sell this one. Okay. This is going to be overhauled to a 57-55. That's going to be good for Charlotte, or Rockingham even. 56-57 on that, and then this is the good chassis, right? Yeah, 60-55. Okay, Rockingham might be a very good race. I have a feeling that Rockingham could be the best race of this playthrough. Like, we could be looking at 15. We could maybe be looking at 15. But I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Next race is Phoenix. Phoenix is an easy track in this game, but I got shit equipment, so I highly doubt I'm going to do good. That's about it. So let's do super chats and call it a stream. So Ivan super chatted to 5. Please say, Gordon got loose, it's Newman. Newman by inches. Newman by a second and a tenth, actually, but Newman. JD Land tipped $1 for Newman. Ivan with the 5. NASCAR Thunder teaching life lessons since the 2000s. No kidding. Noons asked about Little Caesars. It's the best. It's my favorite. It's better than every other pizza company, and it's cheap. So, yeah. It's the 1-2 punch. 5 for hope that I get sponsor money. I did not get sponsor money, but it was a good amount of money regardless. JD Land became a member. The 16th KG Appreciator. Thank you, JD Land. You will appear in the description of tomorrow's video. A 5 from Ivan. Lightning McQueen is literally a young and brash DW, not Jeff Gordon. That's interesting. I don't know if they consulted Daryl Waltrip during that filming because they got him for voice acting. But anyway. Lyle Bailey with the 2. First found me 2 years ago with my NASCAR Thunder 2003 career sim. Like I said, I think I should do one for Thunder 2002 on season mode, but we'll see what happens with that. A 5 from Ivan. It's the Thunder games, but you can't be Jeff Gordon shooting lightning bolts. Yeah, they call it NASCAR Thunder, but you can't shoot lightning at people. Like, come on. Give me a break. JD Land tipped $3. Thank you for the 3 and the membership. LeDuc was a member for 3 months. King. JD Land with another 5. JC with the first 5 of the day. And then we go back to before that. So, perfect. Okay. Well, thank y'all so much for watching this video. Kamikaze Games playing some more, and we get a subscriber right as I'm about to stop the stream. Evan Vincent. Interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Kamikaze Games playing some more NASCAR Thunder 2004. We'll see you next time for Phoenix. Right now, I'm planning for Saturday, but we could do it earlier. Anyway, whenever it is, we'll see you then. Bye. No.
Hello and good
there
evening,
it is.
YouTube.
Okay. Sorry.
My name is Bernie Sanders, and I want to personally thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream on the Kamikaze Games channel. But there is a reason that I am here, and yes, I am once again asking for your financial support. The Kamikaze Games streams are made possible by viewers such as yourself, and it is sustained almost entirely through donations. If you would like to, you can super chat in the chat of this stream, or go down to the description and click the link to Streamlabs. And if you do that, you can donate to this stream, and you can make me, Bernie Sanders, very happy. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for tonight's stream, and hope you have a good time. Thank you.